Something I noticed about this is if you'll watch the animation, you get the you got the laser going. Let me turn onion skin off. You got the laser going. There's your hot spot, and the laser stops. Well, it's not moving. And the reason for that was, if you remember, I thought the hotspot was moving a little too fast, so I slowed it down, but I didn't slow the laser down. So if you look down here at the bottom, that's the hotspot, the laser's right under it, and the keyframes don't match up. So I'm just going to grab these keyframes and match them up with the hotspot. See how that looks. There we go. And notice here I'm going to have to animate the laser a little bit more. And I think I have to analyze, I think I probably need to animate the hotspot a little more too. It needs to be kind of bubbling around a little bit. Okay, I animated the laser a little bit more, and animated the hotspot a little bit more, so it's actually moving while these cracks are forming. And I think what I'm going to do is, to start off with, is to make the planet expand a little bit before it explodes, and I'll just leave these cracks in the hotspot on the on their own layers for right now. We'll see how that works out. Alright. That is the end of the... Okay. I'm looking for the crack layer. There's a crack layer. Okay. That's the end of that frame. That's the last frame in the layer with the cracks in it. And I'll go up to the main. I have selected the main layer, which is where the planet is. And what I'm going to have to do is go back to the... Okay, that's 104. It looks like I'm going to put a keyframe right there. Before I forget, there's my keyframe. Yeah, okay. Then go back to the last spot. So that should be empty now, actually. I'm going to turn off all these layers. Okay, so I only have that one layer now. I can still see it because it's onion skinned. What I need to do is go back to the last keyframe for the planet. And see if I can copy that. Control C, Control V. That worked. Okay, now I'm going to try something a little weird here. I'm going to just make sure I have it selected. There we go. Select the arrow. See if I can do it right this time. Just a very little small bit of growth. There we go. Okay. Oh, and click over here to complete it. Yeah, it's just growing a little bit. Okay. I'll turn the other layers on. Yeah. I think that's exactly what we want. I'll turn some of these layers off. Hmm. Going to the crack layer. Okay, I selected the crack layer. I'm going to create another frame, onion skin, and I'll have some of these come together. I'll draw a little bit more cracks. I thought I was done with the cracks, but I think the idea of the planet expanding with the cracks is going to work out pretty good. So, alright. I think my job is about done here. So this is all going to happen in a second. I have 10 frames per second. This frame 98 to there's 108. That's 1 second. So that's all going to happen in 1 second. So that's pretty much an explosion. I think the hotspot probably. I see the hotspot's just kind of staying there in one place. I'll fix that later. You don't want to watch me fix that. What you want is you want to see how the planet is going to crack up. Back to the main layer. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let me save everything, because I may just completely screw everything up here. I'm going to try to take a chunk off of this planet. Hello. I'm going to try to take a chunk off of this planet. Kind of like that. I could just fill it in with lava and space blackness later. That's actually, I kind of like that. That's pretty good. Let's do that again. Okay, the rest of this is modifying the planet, which doesn't really show off a lot of the features of Pencil. So I'm going to skip over all this part and go into the next part, which goes more into camera movements and zooming and that sort of thing. So I'll see you in part 4.